Hey, I want to show you guys something real quick. Look at this grass. The cows were in here for just 2 days, and look how well they mowed it down. This, if you remember right, is what it looked like in here. And this is a garden bed. So we had them go ahead and mow before us, and now we're gonna bring in the chickens. Let me show you the sequence real quick. This is where they're coming. This is the job they're gonna do. And this is the job they're finishing up. So it's ready to plant. We're ready to move them out. And this over here, my friends, right here, is where we've planted and we've got crops growing. Let me show you. Little cabbages and broccoli and things like that. Potatoes. Let me show you these potatoes. These are jamming. See how huge that plant is? Now there's some lamb's quarter growing up in there too, but right now it's being a good undersown cover crop. So I've got to hurry for 2 reasons. One is that those dinos are still in their cage fighting, and I need to move them out, and it's easier obviously to move them while they're in that ChickShaw. Okay, the other reason is that the cows are still in their stall and need to be milked and need to get out and eat. So we gotta hurry up and do this as fast as we can. So let's first move the net and then we'll move the shaw. Untie the corner posts. See that school bus? That tells me what time it is. I'm usually done milking by this time. Now let's roll this fence up. Now, let's haul this fence over to the new area and put it up. There it is. Now before I close off this end, I'm gonna leave it down so that I can easily get the ChickShaw through there. Oh my gosh, are y'all ready to get out of there? Now this is my absolutely favorite. Letting the birds out to new grass. Free the dinos! That got the dinos contained and out and happy and eating. Now I'll go milk the cows and then I'll go secure the corner post and make sure that fence is hot. Let's go down memory lane for a second. Do y'all remember the Brazilian gate from several months ago? Yeah, the Brazilian gate, for those of you who don't know, is a pole, in this case a PVC pole, that goes up and mounts up an electric fence wire where there's no gate so that the cows can go underneath. I want to take bets on whether this is going to go smooth or not. I'm actually betting it's not. It's been a while. I don't know if they're going to remember. You're betting that it is. If I lose, I have to give all the chidlers in my life a horseback ride. If you lose, you do. Smooth is obviously just go right through with ease. But I'll also give it to you even if I have to grab Willow by the collar and pull her through. Not smooth is if they bust down fences or backtrack through this lane and I have to walk back and get them. Let me ask you guys something. Do you remember the Brazilian gate? See that white pole there to the right? See it there? Come on, Willow, you remember that Brazilian gate? Come on, honey. Oh gosh, it's going smooth. No, it isn't. Uh-oh. This is what I figured. She's totally forgot about it. Come here, Willow. Come here, honey. Come here, honey. Come here. Come on. Show him the way. Show him the way. Show him the way. You got this. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. Good job. Remember that? Come on, Nick, you're next. You're usually the next best. Okay, guys, uh-oh, this is going smooth. I'm happy about this, but I am losing the bet. You're the wild card, Scarlett. All right, get through there, O'Hara. Up, up. Okay, I would say that's smooth for coming back. I lose. Well, at least the chidlers are gonna have some fun. And see this? There's my pole. I just pull it down, and my lane is back up. All right, I got my corner posts in. Fence is looking good. Look at this scene. Nice. Picture, man. Look at that. Mr. Brown, is that the only thing that'll keep you, buddy? Keep you occupied? The vlogs? Somebody asked, why am I always on a deadline? Well, I break up my life into rhythms. There's a time for work, there's a time for play, there's a time for farming, there's a time for business, there's a time for feeding the chidlers, right? So right now in the spring, when it's warmer, we try to get all our farm work done in the morning. What's the matter, Mr. Brown? So we give the chidlers a snack when they wake up in the morning, and then we work till about 9:30, and then we come in and make breakfast. So that's one reason. We gotta feed those chidlers, we wanna beat the heat, and then we got other things to do. We gotta balance work, farm, play, live life. Now, right here, we're gonna go ahead and plant where the chickens were. We've got bigger things like pumpkins and squash and cucumbers, awesome stuff like that, corn and sunflower. We're just making furrows with a hoe, and we'll come back and plant that. You wanna keep doing that or plant seeds? All right, you'll keep doing that. Watermelon. And speaking of time constraints, it's 9:26. I'd like to be done in 5 minutes. Obviously, it's not going to happen. It's going to be pretty close. We probably got, what, about 10, 15 more minutes? But that's pretty crazy for planting a 1,200 square foot garden. Look what I grew. A stainless steel fork.
Woohoo! We're done!
Hooray!
Not too bad. What, 9:45-ish?
Yeah. Took a little longer.
But you gotta just finish the job, you know? A job like that, it's kind of hard to start it up again the next day.
Yeah.
And you want to get these seeds in as soon as possible because the weeds are gonna grow too. Okay, chidlers, I owe you something. You know what it is?
What?
A horseback ride.
Yeah!
You think that's a good idea?
Yay!
Hang on, there's a few surprises. Okay, straddle me like a cowboy. Ready? Giddy up! Several weeks ago, I put out on our YouTube channel that we were considering a name change. Hundreds of you responded, over 200. One reason we wanted to change it though, is because I'm not the only Justin Rhodes in the world, and it was hard to tell people how to find. So what should we name it? We put it out there, you guys had some good responses. Maybe one of my favorites, like Beauty and the Best. I like that one, thanks. The Rhodes Show, that was a popular one. But now, let's go to YouTube and search for Justin Rhodes. Okay, I've typed Justin Rhodes in the search. Let's see what happens. Justin Rhodes, the homesteader, is #1. Thanks to you and the people on my email newsletter, I said, hey, listen, we got to get #1. We got to get the homesteading Justin Rhodes to #1. Go to YouTube and search for Justin Rhodes. And a bunch of you must have did it because like within a week, we were there. And so for now, I don't think we're going to change it. Here's why. Because I'm known for two different things right now. My website, Abundant Permaculture, where I produce blogs on how to raise chickens and raise your own food. And I produced a movie called Permaculture Chickens under that brand. And then there's me, my name Justin. Right now, those two are together. People kind of associate those two. If we started another name, that would be a third name, and it would just get too confusing just to try to tell people everything that we do. Now it's either Justin Rhodes or Abundant Permaculture, and everything seems to happen under that. So for right now, we're #1 on YouTube. I could tell somebody, go to YouTube, type in Justin Rhodes, and you're there. So we accomplished the big goal, and we're just going to keep it like that for right now. Maybe I won't say we won't ever change it, but for now, that's how it's going to be. Thanks, guys.
Update on the 2 eggs that are hatching in the incubator. we have one that hatched. Yay! So let's check on it. There's one still hatching. It's still trying. I am leaving this. I've checked this chick to make sure that everything's okay with it. It's fine, it's moving around great. Doesn't have anything wrapped around its leg. But I was gonna leave it in there with this other egg because I've read if you leave the chicks in there with the eggs that haven't hatched yet, it will encourage the other eggs to hatch. So that's what I'm hoping, and we'll just have to wait and see. So a lot of you guys have asked for the hibiscus tea recipe, and I'm going to do it. I'm not putting you off. I haven't forgotten. I've just been very busy and tired. I'm making a pretty good recovery from the flu, but it's still taking me a little while to get things done. Plus, this house was a mess, and I'm trying to get it back to where it needs to be, which is taking a lot of time and effort on my part. I'm gonna do it. I'm sorry it's taking me so long.
It's official. We just got word. Our Cornish crushed chickens are coming Friday, May 6th, the beautiful one's birthday. It's gonna be a great day to start our 100 days of growing food challenge. We're gonna be vlogging every day. We're gonna be working on growing our own food every day. See how much we can do in just 100 days.